Right, so here we are again. No wonder I
Take
couldn't
two.
find it. No wonder I couldn't find anyone on here. This is the problem doing it all with your phone, you see. So right, okay. So here we are. Hopefully, come on. That's why I couldn't. That was a bit weird. I couldn't find myself.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's why I said we're never live till I see it on here.
Yep.
Well, Otto's back on. He's watching.
Yeah. Okay.
course
Right.
he is.
Here we go.
Otto, the
Right.
man,
That's better.
the main
Right.
man.
So.
There we go.
Come on.
Our favourite
There we go.
Swede.
Right, so hello again, guys. If you hadn't just seen, we were live over on the Dave Bonsall Magic Facebook page, not the PropDog one. So,
But for the
yeah,
VIPs.
apologies for that. So a few of you found us, but we're now back on the PropDog Live. If you missed it, we are going to be talking today very quickly about the Gagnon book, Interpreting Magic, Flair by Nicholas Lawrence, Plumes, Revolve, which we're saying was back in stock over here. We are the shop with stock, well, the original shop with stock after all.
Yep.
Full Nightmares is back in stock, and we're going to do a giveaway a little bit later on. So that's pretty much it. So hopefully we are back up and running again, and everyone is back. Yep, everyone's back over here watching live. Woohoo! Right. Hello, Adrian Tritton. Nice to see you there. Otto.
Enjoy your lunch,
Here,
Adrian.
guys. Love your Flair video. Yeah, it was a little bit tame, Otto, but you know, we strive to get anywhere near your kind of level of perfection and genius and creativity. So if you haven't seen Ottar's video, please check it out. You go to the Facebook page, you'll see the link on both my PropDog page and Dave Bonsall page. It's a YouTube link, and you will have to be logged on to view it to be over 18, because it is a little bit psycho, but it's hilarious. Honestly, watch it. It is brilliant. Do check out that.
One of the worst things about me not going to Blackpool this year is I'm not going to get to meet Otto. I was genuinely so excited about that. If nothing explodes while you're in Blackpool, that will just be. It's like you two. It's like two sort of atoms combining. It's just like a chemical reaction. Dave and Otto.
We will have to do a PropDog road trip to Sweden to go and see Otto, and we can
I'm
blow
up
lots
for
of
that.
stuff up.
I'm up for
That'd be
that.
cool. Right, Charlie Dent says hello. Michael Cooley's joined. Pete Meacham says hi all. James Samuels joined. Jamie Nichols says, have I missed you guys talking about optics in recent weeks? Yes, you have, Jamie. We briefly talked about it, although we still haven't had our copy in. It's been delayed with customs, so until we get it, we won't physically talk too much about it. So you haven't missed that much.
But it's on pre-order if you'd like to pre-order it.
Yeah, Michael Cooley. Any kids magic giveaways? Not, I'm afraid, no, we'll not. No, you could use our giveaway today for kids magic, but it's not a kids magic giveaway. Otto says, ordered my 4 Nightmares literally 3 minutes after I got your email. That was in stock. Yes, it was in stock, because we were the original shop with stock.
Yeah.
There we go. Dean Duggan says hi, gents. Robert Van Buren back again. Jamie Nichols, love the flash paper bucket video. Have a lovely weekend. Yeah, we do those quite often. Well, I say quite often. I do it once a year. Once we have a load of flash paper that's starting to go off, we just have fun just letting go. So yeah, good fun. Andy Tingley says, hey guys, hope you're all okay. Any freebies today? Laugh out loud. Yeah, one giveaway today, Jamie.
Andy.
We'll do that. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, we'll do it later on. Thank you. Where would I be without you?
I'm on the
helping
ball,
me out all
mate.
the time?
I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I don't sleep.
Right, Andrew Phoenix says, yay! Adrian Tritton, Otto video is brilliant. It is just insane. You
Really
are a
good.
nutter, Otto.
Really good.
It's a shame Otto's previous video got taken down from YouTube. Again,
Oh, that was something
that
special.
was just
That was
crazy,
amazing,
crazy. So,
Was that the one with the flash paper?
The shampoo.
Yeah.
and the flash paper nipples,
Yeah,
nipple
yeah.
tassels, yeah. And one of our first videos from Otto was the deck bomb that we did last April, the 1st. We sent one to Otto, who did a little test on it, and that was
Well, he
a
literally
very,
blew it out of the water, didn't he? I mean, that was
pretty much,
insane.
yeah. So Charlie Robinson says, hi guys, TFI. Lee Smith, love the Jerry's Nuggets.
Good.
Move out of the way icon. Kevin Peel says, hi all.
Hello, Kevin.
Come on, move out of the way. There we go. Bonjour from Barry Green. Afternoon all from Oz Simmons. Ottar says, hashtag PropDog Explosive Road Trip. You'd be most welcome. Finley Southgate. Hey guys again. Martin Sanderson. Hello, Marty.
Hi, Martin. How are you?
Marty says, hello, my little sausage faces. And to you, sausage fingers. Good old Marty. Kevin Morton, Dave, thank you so much for sorting my new close-up pad so quickly. Can't wait to see it. Awesome customer service as ever. You're most welcome, Kevin. You are going to love it. We just put it in the post, otherwise we could have kind of showed you on the video here, but it's already gone. Jonas says, hi guys. Lewis says, hi, looking forward to popping in. Don't show me anything good. You'll see Mike tomorrow, Lewis. Sorry, Lou. Mike's in tomorrow and he'll show you everything we've got that's good. And no doubt lots of Wayne Dobson stuff.
Which is also good.
Says, hi mates, I ordered a levitation device today. Talking about the levitation device, by the way, we've sold a ton of them. It's been a really good sale, really good sale, so really good. But we were talking last week about the caps, and I was scaring Jason a lot, and we were showing you the normal caps. And Jordan O'Grady came on and mentioned a certain cap by Edison Giocattioli, which we kind of looked into, and then kindly left Tony Jenkins, well, just very kindly sent us a whole pack. So yeah, thank you, Tony, for these.
Yeah, cheers, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, mate. Yeah.
I tested them out on Jason. Yeah, and these are brilliant. They are really good. So yeah, thanks Jordan for the tip, and thanks Tony Jenkins for sending them in. Just to show you the difference, I'm going to show you. I've got one.
We've got people we can test them on.
Well, I've got one loaded into here, and one loaded into here. And no, so I'll just go for it. Yeah. Yeah. So first of all, these are the caps you get with it. These are the original caps, and they sound like this. Oh, pretty loud.
I wasn't ready for. I just completely went away with the fairies then.
And the other ones sound like this.
Oh, it's so much louder.
That is almost twice as loud. I'm not sure how it is for you guys on the camera, but yeah, these are the super disc caps. Okay, so the ones we sell are these. They're okay. These insane. We don't sell them, but just Google them on Amazon. Look for super disc caps or Edison Giocattioli. You'll find it. There we go. So yeah, again, thank you, Tony, for sending those in.
There's some power in that.
Brilliant. They are awesome, aren't they? And my ears are still ringing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. All right. Okay. All in Art Magic says, hi guys from France. Tom Brace, hello team. Do comment in, Tom, at some point, and we'll sort. You can have a look at your
teleportation device.
Teleportation device.
Teleportation
device. It is finished, but I'm just waiting for 3 screws to go in the back, and those 3 screws I ordered from eBay nearly 2 weeks ago. Should have been here in 2 days, and I've done complaints. They're not here, and they need to match the rest of it. Other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. But yeah, you do pop in at some point, and if need be, I can just forward you the screws, and you can screw them in yourself. But yeah, I do want you to come in and have a look at it, because I want to see your face when you see it. It's amazing. Steve Lewis says, hi guys, another local back again. Steve's one of our locals. I had a great Sven Pro deck for a few weeks. Is there a similar Pro stripper deck?
Good question. I don't think there is, but
I don't think there is. No, I've just have Google around. That's all we'll do.
Yeah. And maybe there's a Pro range. That'd be good if there was.
Yeah.
I don't know what more. No, I don't know. I suppose they could make it. I mean, the whole point of the Svens was it was just a sort of closer cut, wasn't it? I don't know if a stripper deck you need to have a bit of purchase on it for it to work. But I'll have a look.
I know there are some really cool stripper decks out there. There's a few people who sell their own custom make ones. I can't remember, somebody was offering them to sell them to us. I can't remember who that was. But yeah, there are some really good stripper decks out there. But the best stripper deck, I can't really mention the effect, can I? Because I'll give away the secret. No, forget that.
Oh, I know what you're going to
say. Yeah. Andrew Phoenix says, can you let me win the giveaway? Let me think about that for about 2 days. Oh, we're gone by then, what a shame. Gerald says, hi Dave and Jason. I've seen Revolve tutorial. Do we have to make the gimmick?
No.
All you have to do when you receive that through the post, and you will receive it through the post because we actually have them in stock, is fold a card into 4. So if you can manage that, you can do it.
And they even give you the card to fold.
Yeah, they do, yeah. They even provide you with a red and blue card to fold. So you don't even have to open a new deck.
That being said, if you do want to remake the gimmick, they do teach you how to do that, so you can remake the gimmick with whichever cards you want anyway.
Yeah, and any brand of card, anything you want.
Otherwise, the gimmick's already pre-made for bicycle deck.
Quiet, Bubba.
It's great.
Right.
Revolve is brilliant.
Andy Tingley says, thank you for your swift deliveries in the last 2 weeks with more to order. You're most welcome, Andy. I can't believe you only ordered a couple of orders in the last 2 weeks. I mean, usually it's like 2 a day.
That is, Andy. That is shocking.
Oh well, maybe he'll pick up his orders again one day.
Maybe. It's January. January's tough.
We're starting to go bankrupt. Ottar says, the link to both old DVDs are in the description on the new video on YouTube. Okay, yep, so, excuse me, yeah, if you go to Ottar's new video, the links to the previous videos in the comment section down there, yeah.
Definitely
that's
cool.
Janet Bond, excuse me, Jason did a nice job for Nightmares, yeah, really, really good. Yeah,
Thanks.
we put it on Facebook some time ago, sold a load, loads of kudos for Jason. Then we put it up on YouTube yesterday when we got it back in, and again, loads more kudos. Yeah, all I can say is what he's going to do.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about this, because they're back in stock. We've sold nearly 20 of these in the last 24 hours, which is amazing. And we've just bought in, hopefully, the rest of what Murphy's have available. Buy it from PropDog, guys, because you get the Jace the Ace tutorial,
Yes.
which tells you everything you need to know, so you don't have to struggle with Japanese instructions. If you decide to struggle with Japanese instructions, of course you can, but why bother? It's basically my handling and the way that I learn it, because there's a little bit to remember, and hope it helps. People have asked lots, so we've done some stickers for you. So yeah, get them here and get the tuition as well.
And if you are Japanese and want to see Jason's video in Japanese, just let him know and he will.
I will film it for you
in Japanese. Yeah,
in Japanese, because I am a fluent.
Right, okay, Tony Jenkins is here. Tony, hello. We were just saying thank you, Tony, for your very kind present here, and we did mention that, so if you want to go back afterwards and watch it again,
thanks,
we'll
Tony.
Talk about that.
I really appreciate it. All week.
Right.
All week.
Peter Burkett, he says, have you seen the new levitation pen? It's brilliant but expensive. No, I haven't. Is it kind of like levitation device? Is it?
Never.
I think
no
it's.
idea.
I'm sure I've seen something about it. Is it the one where it's going through a hoop?
I don't know.
Oh,
seen it.
levitating pen.
I rely on you guys for this stuff.
Yeah. No, I saw. Who's the YouTube reviewer? The is it ECAT, the girl?
Oh, Ekaterina. She's
Yeah. So I think she was reviewing it the other day. So I will look into it for you.
Okay.
But yeah, it does look cool. It's a floating pen. Matthew Wright's floating Sharpie was also very good.
Right. AD Merritt says, good morning, gents. David Harris says hi. Frosty's joining us. He says, hello, magic sausages.
Hello.
Dave
Magic
Bonney
sausages.
says, hello again, guys. Hello again, Dave. Nick Brown says, what options do you have for an add a number pad? Any views on the best versions? I don't really have any
I don't know
best
what
versions.
he means, if I'm honest. What's an add a number pad?
Add a number pad is where you give a pad out, get somebody to write a number, pass it on to somebody else who write a number, somebody else write a number, and then when you get it back, it's a different number.
Got you.
We got the Jerry O'Connell Mentalist pad, but it's not very good. That's why we're discontinuing it. It's far too much of a flaff around to set up and work. But yeah, I'm afraid I haven't really got any thoughts about it. But if any of our audience viewers do have any ideas, please do let us know. Right, Tony is here. Tony Antoniou. It's been so long since I've seen.
Yeah. About 3 hours.
And he says my shirt's on inside out.
Very good.
It was earlier.
Upside down.
Yes, we noticed that earlier on. Yeah. I don't bother cleaning my shirts. I just turn them inside out, and when I get dirty, I turn it back again, and the dirt crushed up and falls off. And
Are you done?
Good to go.
You finished?
Frosty says, made an order earlier. Very excited to get Butterfly Blizzard back into my kids show again, and the Phantom into my close-up.
Good stuff.
Both great effects. Nick Story says, hi all, happy Friday, and to you, Nick. Walter McGurn.
I'm very pleased it's Friday. It's been a busy week.
It's been a mental week.
It's been so crazy.
I thought January was meant to be quiet. It has been absolutely hectic. I mean, obviously it's busy because we're getting ready for Blackpool and we're making loads and loads of new stuff for Blackpool and getting everything ready. But it's just been crazy.
I know.
Crazy. The first part of January was the quietest period we've had in a whole year, and the second part of January has been the busiest part we've had in about 3 years. So
yeah, it's mad. Been mad.
Yin and yang.
Thanks, guys. It's because it's pretty much all down to you guys.
Yeah. Walter says, good afternoon all. Hope you all had a great afternoon, a weekend and week. Yes, we have, and we hope you have a good weekend too.
Very
Walter.
polite, Walter, isn't he? Every
he is,
week.
very friendly.
It's nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Always
Sends me off
nice
into my
messages.
weekend. A message from Walter.
Finley says, what are you guys doing, going to be giving away? Right, we are going to be giving away a TCC Close Up Pad. So do you want to get the pad out?
Yeah, it's over here, isn't it?
So as you guys know, we make close-up pads here at PropDog. Here's one of our pads we make. We make very nice luxury pads. And Murphy's Magic started stocking the new close-up pad range from TCC Magic. And it's cheap. It's very cheap. And we were like, right, okay, we've got to check out the competition because this is going to be crap. I mean, the price they were charging, there's no way this was going to be any good at all. When we got it, lo and behold, the packaging is beautiful. I mean, lovely little embossing there, little window. And I thought, going to open it, it's going to be crap, it's going to be crap, it's going to be crap. Oh my God, it's amazing. It really is a beautiful, beautiful pad. It's got a plastic hardback on there. It's not wood, it is plastic. It's kind of like a faux leather on it. The padding is, it's firm, but got some nice kind of, I don't know. You can,
spring, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of spring to it. It's not as soft as ours. A lot firmer, but it's not too firm. It's just nice. It's almost like a really thin layer of memory foam, and it's got a really nice surface on it, and it's really nice. I can't complain with it. It's really frustrating because I so wanted it to be terrible because we make nice close-up pads. So yeah, we bought it in purely to check out. Now we won't be stocking these, and we won't be stocking them because it is direct competition with our pads, even though they are great little pads. If anyone wants one, we'll order one in for you, but we're not going to be stocking them physically in the shop. But we do have this one, and I figure, well, let's give it away to one of you guys. So at some point today, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we are going to give away this this pad over here. I think they cost about £20–25, something like that, I think. So yeah, it's a nice little giveaway. Yeah, we will put that aside, and a little later on I shall figure out a way of giving that away.
They make some lovely stuff, don't they, TCC? Their mini
yeah.
linking rings are great, as are their what's the hanky called? Like the vanishing bandana. Devil's Hank, thank you. They're very good as well.
Right, Otto says, Will Houston's double DVD has some brilliant stuff on preparing stripper decks with a nail file.
Oh wow.
Thank you for that, Otto. We should get Otto and Mark Paul in a room together at Blackpool and just watch some.
Preparing stripper decks with a nail file sounds like something you do in prison to pass the time.
They should
To
do
be
that.
honest, that sounds really tame for Otto. I thought you'd be standing with a flipping flamethrower. Yeah, that's done.
We could get Otto on stage, and it could be like an Ask Otto session.
Ask an Otter.
Ask an Otter.
Yeah.
And Paul as well.
Yeah.
Mark Paul. Sorry, Mark Paul.
Question
Paul.
1. Why are you so crazy?
Right, no optics in yet. No, Adrian. We think it's stuck in customs. It should have been here by now. It's not, but it will be here hopefully.
Soon.
Fingers crossed by Monday.
Yeah, very soon.
It should have been here this week. Chris Kelly says my buddy in New York City sells custom stripper decks, and I believe he sent y'all one recently. Suit and Tie Magic, Brandon Williams. Okay, I'll have to look into that.
Sent it. We haven't received it yet.
Yeah. Barry Green says, will you have perfect score in Blackpool? No, we won't, because John Allen will be there, and I believe John will have a stand and we'll be selling it, so it's not right that we'll be selling it. So we tend not to take anything that anyone else will be selling.
Talking of scoring things, by the way, we mentioned Intercessor last week. That's now back in stock for you guys.
Okay, that's good. Jake Allen says, afternoon. Rob James says, hi guys, good to see you all. When I called in recently, but has Bobo got my coat button? Looking forward to Jace the Ace coming down to talk the West Sussex Magic Magicians Association. So
got to write a lecture first.
Yeah, I think Bobo was playing with she's got a whole collection of about 50 buttons that she collects from people. They come in the shop and goes, grabs a button, stores it somewhere. So.
She's making a quilt.
Along with bits of skin.
Fingernails and stuff like that, yeah. Danny Marsh says, the floating pen is 500 quid, ouch.
Whoa! Oh. That's why it's good.
I'm guessing it's like a remote control drone.
I've no idea. It should be for that.
Yeah.
I'm checking that out after this.
Mark Ward says, afternoon gents, great to be able to tune in live for once, and it's great to have you joining us, Mark, live. Mert James says, any review on optics? Is it just a light up chum? No, it's more than that.
No, it's more than that.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that, but we will, as soon as we have it, we'll get one out and we'll do a little demo for you all.
Yeah, we'll give you an in-depth PropDog.
So Adi Merritt says, Verne do a nice add the number pad. Thank you, Adi. Scott Farrington says, hi guys, happy Friday. So will Four Nightmares be so happy. Sorry, my bad, can't read today. So happy Four Nightmares is back in stock. I'll be in for mine soon.
Well, be quick because we've got 4 left.
Yeah, 4 left.
But we've got another 25 coming next week. So
yeah, we got 20 come in and they're gone, boom, like that straight away. So good afternoon, guys. Says Matthew Colley. Excuse me, Andy Tigley. I want a pad. Need a pad. Mine's worn out after 27 years. Well, let's see if you get lucky today, Andy. Jay Callum says, watching Jason's performance of 10-year 4-rope Nightmares, maybe dig mine out and perform it Wednesday at a show. Good stuff. You're inspiring, Jason. You're inspiring. Kevin Morton, not sure how. I'm not sure I can win that pad, really. Yeah. Although it could be a good backup. It's open to anybody. Anyone who wants to win it can win it.
Got to be in it to win.
Danny Marsh says, can I have the pad if I buy a kombucha at Blackpool? Worth a try. I'll have plenty of kombucha at Blackpool, Danny, but it'll all be mine. All of you welcome to come over and have a taste. Adrian Tritton says TCC card display cases are lovely and well priced.
Yeah, really good. They are
some
really
great
good
stuff. Although again they are in China, so hopefully they're not affected by the whole
outbreak. I suppose you call it.
Yeah, the Coronavirus, yeah. So you're right there, Bobo. Are the customers gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They didn't buy nothing.
He bought them for cord.
Oh, okay.
Bobo.
You come back over, Bobs.
There she is.
There you go.
Hello, Bobo.
Say hello. They're all watching you, Bobo.
I was over there playing.
Tony Jenkins says, if Jason has forgiven me for the caps, could he send a link to his 4 Nightmares tutorial, please? Already bought it from you.
Of course. It should have been on your packaging, but if it wasn't, yeah, of course, Tony, I'll do it after the live.
Finley says, can't wait to see you guys at Blackpool. It's my first time this year. You're going to have a great time, Finley. Our stand's going to be slightly different this year. In the past, we've taken the entire shop with us. This year, we're only taking our own stuff, but we got a lot of stuff there. And some other good stuff coming as well.
That and there's a brown guy this time.
Yeah, sorry about that. Right, Matthew says, good afternoon, guys. Can you offer any advice or tips? I have a gig lined up for next week, but it's a VIP area of a nightclub. Ouch. Normally doing weddings and parties. Have you had much experience of this? Yes, I have, Matthew. Nightclubs are a nightmare. I've done many residencies in nightclubs as well. You know, starting at 11 o'clock at night, finishing at 2 o'clock at night. The main problem is the sound. You approach somebody, immediately, if it's a female group, they're going to think you're trying to chat them up. So you'll come up and you'll say something like, hi guys, I'm your magician. And they'll be like, what? No, go away. No, I've got a boyfriend. Or no, I don't want to drink. Or fuck off, whatever you want. So you've got to somehow open that scenario with, you know, something visual so they can see. So straight away, I have some cards out. I tell you what, the best thing I can suggest you doing, just get yourself a name badge or something, just saying magician on it, okay, to make it look like you work there, because people will think you're just somebody in the club having fun trying to chat them up, okay? Even with guys, they'll just think you're some guy trying to show off. If you've got a little tag on there that says magician, they think, oh, he's been hired, there's a reason he's here. So that's my first tip. Learn to do everything you can with as much mime as you can, okay? So let's say you're doing ring flight. Don't say, has anyone got a ring I can borrow? Because they'll be like, what? Anyone got a ring I can borrow? Okay, so just say, anyone have a ring? A ring? Would you mind? And kind of learn to mime everything you can. Really, really important. Anything that's going to light up. As cheesy as D-lights are, D-lights can look great in nightclubs, especially after I've had a few beers, you know.
Yeah,
walk past the fruit machine, pick up a red light in it and just put it back in and just go and sit there and watch some people go to the fruit machine and freak out because they've had a few too many drinks or a few too many drugs or something. Yeah, anything with flash paper. So stuff like warning. Warning is great. Bring out a lighter, peel the label off, light it, throw it back on again. You don't even need to say anything. So yeah, anything you can do that's visual, but don't interact. Don't start trying to get people to think about anything. Nothing that they have to remember a card. If they take a card, sign it. Do not get them to remember a card. So yeah, little things like that really.
So as little script as possible.
As little script as possible, as visual as possible, and try and open up with something really visual as well. If you're going to do a bill switch, don't borrow money from that nightclub. You're never going to do it. Get out your extreme burn, change your extreme burn from whatever you want to some 20s, get a 20 from that, and then do a bill switch with that, okay? Just visual, and let them know that you're not asking for money. That's the other thing. People will think you're there for tips. So if you get money out and do stuff with the money yourself, rather than asking to borrow money, because if you're taking a borrow a £20 note, they're going to be like, no, sorry, I haven't got one, mate, I haven't got one. They have, but they're not going to give it to you. So, right, I hope that helps. I could go on all day with this, but obviously we've got a show to get on with.
And if you are trying to chat up females in a nightclub,
I tell you what,
put a magician's badge on.
I tell you what, it is good. I mean, I went down to Plymouth. I had to do a nightclub in Plymouth one day, and I went down there, and this was just the biggest nightclub you can imagine down there. And I went up there. This was 15, 20 years ago. I had hair and slightly better looking back then. But yeah, I had so many girls just come up to me afterwards and was asking my phone number. I got kisses, I got cuddles. It was great. That was the one nightclub I remember it. I mean, I've had a few from other ones, but this one nightclub must have been like 7 or 8 women. I got phone numbers, you know, given over and kisses and cuddles. It was great. I was on fire that day. Brilliant.
Get to the nightclubs.
Yeah.
My wife is off sick today, so hopefully Hannah's not watching.
It's the best thing about being single, you see. Darren Snellgar says, when are you showing the new releases? At Blackpool, probably no. One release is a very adult blue XXX gag kind of trick, which will be releasing purely at Blackpool. And the other one is, I can tell you what it is now. If you don't know what it is, Joe Monte's 3-card Joe, we have now produced a licensing agreement, so these haven't been produced for a long time, and we are now producing these for Joe. We'll be doing a live show with Joe to release it the week before Blackpool, showing you what they all are. They are brilliant. If you haven't seen it, check out him on Masters of Illusion. You can see it on YouTube. A great routine. And great quality cards that will last you a lifetime. Not paper cards, but proper plastic cards.
Really good.
Yeah, super high quality. So yeah, that is going to be released at Blackpool as well, and a few other little bits and bobs as well.
In two sizes as well. We've got a stage and a parlour as well.
Yeah. Ronnie Hayes says, happy Friday, guys, and to you, Ronnie, my friend. I hope you're well. That number plate is still available, buddy. If you do want it, do let me know. As soon as I sell that, I can put my PropDog one in my car. Did you get the animated revolver instead of the stationary revolver?
Yeah, it's actually £10 more.
So who didn't take the phone off the hook? Cash.
Hashtag cash.
Walter says, interesting.
Cash tag.
I have you on 2 laptops, but one blurred, which I know why, but my iPhone is clear. Yeah, so Walter, when you watch a video in live, it's all done in low resolution at 360 dpi, and on a screen you can see it really low, but on a phone that 360 dpi actually looks really clear. So there's no way of doing a live show on Facebook anyway in HD. It's physically impossible. Well, with our equipment it's physically impossible. I'm sure there's some fancy equipment you could get that might do it. If anyone does know how to do it, by the way, please do let us know. Andy Tingley says, Dave, do you know of any good move icons button tricks? Do you know, I make buttons for Spencer. What's her name? Oh, keep my mind blank.
Spencer?
No, not our Spencer. Spencer, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but anyway, I make buttons for Spencer that's got the Liverpool crest on it, the Liverpool Football Club. So
that's cool.
Yeah. Got a mind blank today.
Busy week, mate.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I know. It's all alcohol. I mean, water, kombucha. Right. Good evening, gents. Says, and fellow prop doggers, let the weekend begin. Says Michael McCarthy. Jake Allen says, will you guys have card and sealing wax at Blackpool? Yes, we will, Jake. Mandy Crawford says hi from JVC Magic, and hi to you, Mandy. Darren Snellgart, sorry, when are you showing the new releases of Blackpool? That's a repeat, that was what we said before. Peter Burkett, how can you stop Tyvek from curling? It's bad. Now, my extreme burn does not like heat. Yeah, don't put heat anywhere near it, Peter. So, Tyvek is basically plastic. It has plastic fibres on it, so any kind of heat will trash it and wear it. It shouldn't curl up on its own. As long as you're using it regularly, it should be fine. And just like paper, you can get a straight edge of it, pull it against a straight edge, and it will curl. That's not working. Yeah, like this. So like that. See how that curls? You can do that with Tyvek as well. So if it is curling, just do that the other way, and it'll flatten it back out again.
Top tip.
You like that, didn't you?
It's a Bonsall. It's a Bonsall.
A Bonsall,
it's got to be some sort of Bonsall. Double B. A
Yeah.
Bonsall bolt from the blue.
Adrian Twitton says, extreme burn press will keep your Tyvek nice. Yes, good call, Adrian. Yeah. Extreme burn money presses. There we are. That's another good one. That will, just clamp them there overnight.
I'm guessing we're taking them to Blackpool as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Everything PropDog will be going. Lou says, can you put 4 nightmares aside for me? Pick it up tomorrow. Yes, we can. We will take one off the stock. Just remind Mike when you come in tomorrow, Lou, that we took it off the stock for you and to put it back on.
Cash, can you take one off, please?
He's on there. Do you want to take one off quickly while I catch up?
Oh,
Yeah. 4 nightmares. Take off 4 nightmares.
Cheers.
Janet Bond, TCC accordion wallet is nice too. Yes, they are. Apparently Saturn Magic bought up the entire stock of the TCC accordion wallet. But I do know, well, I don't know, I have on good authority that it is an off-the-shelf product that can be purchased very, very cheaply for a couple of pounds in China. So I don't know whether TCC have just put their stamp. I haven't seen one yet. I don't know if they put a stamp on it or what, or whether they're just reselling it. But yeah, you can find them online in China for about £2. So well worth checking out. And because of that, we probably won't be stocking them. Scott Perry says, hoping for a warm summer after the hole in the ozone opened up with flare.
Yeah. We're going to show you that in a minute.
Yeah,
as well.
we will, yeah. Danny Marsh, any sneaky news on your Blackpool releases? Yeah, we just mentioned them briefly, Danny. We can't show you, well, we could, if you wanted to see, we could show you the 3-card Joe, but we can't show you the other one because we are still waiting for things to be made that haven't been made yet.
Let's hold off on Joe till we do it with
Joe. Yeah. Wouldn't be right, yeah. So Tom Wright says, yo, what's up, Lobes? Oh, burglar alarm. Tom Wright says, yo, have you made extreme burn with plastic notes? Does it work? Yes, it does. See, my mind's gone again.
Alan Rorison,
thank you. Kind of gave us a great tip for making extreme burn with plastic notes. So get your plastic notes, don't fold them, slit them. Give them a really good slit all the way down the middle and then put them together. That allows them to bend really nicely. And don't use rubber cement, it doesn't hold. Use green Everstick contact adhesive or contact cement. So put it on just like you do rubber cement, but use that at the Everstick. It holds a lot better apparently.
Yep.
And Alan, I'm sure, will offer you any advice later on if he joins us on the live.
And incidentally, Alan's trick, Pulled Extreme, and his DVD, Digits of Deception, are both selling really well.
Yes,
so,
they are. Yeah. People have asking us if we're going to dem bind it, but we can't.
Not blinded.
Not blinded.
Pulled Extreme.
If we dem it, we can't sell a unit because you've got to make it up. But Alan said he's going to send us a copy, didn't he? So when he sends us a copy, we'll then dem it.
Yeah, and also, to be honest, guys, a dem is basically what you're seeing in the video. It's a trick that Alan said himself is really for camera. It does work. I've watched the instructions. It works exactly like you see it on the trailer. So there's not really a lot different. I mean, obviously, if Cash does it, he'll probably end up sticking to the roof. But you get the idea.
Right, Mandy Cayford says, I've got a gig on Saturday. It's my first time, or any tips, Josh. So I presume Josh is posting under Mandy's account. But if I'm speaking to you, I'll call you Josh anyway. If it is you, Mandy, and you meant something else, I'm sorry. But yeah, so first time gig. Now you're going to be nervous. Do not worry. You are going to be nervous. If you have the shakes, don't worry about it, right? The best thing to do, because you will have the shakes, when you first come out like that, for the first 5 minutes, you're going to be shaking it a little bit. So don't start off with anything that involves any sleight of hand, any heavy palming, anything that your hands will be affected because they'll be a bit sweaty as well. So maybe start off with a little mentalism effect or a self-working effect. And once you've done 5 minutes, those shakes will go, your heart rate will go down, you'll be more relaxed. Your second thing, it's very easy when you first start to forget about little things like smiling. Smiling is one of the most important things. When you approach a table for the first time, if you just got to a table, hi guys, I'm your magician, like that, you've lost straight away. Okay, it's going to be nowhere near as good as it could be. If you go at the table and say, hi guys, I'm your magician, come show you a quick bit of magic, is anyone ready? Would you like to help me out? Just pick a card, whatever you want. Just big smile and lots of energy when you go to the table, because they will react back to you, and that will instantly put you in a better environment. You'll feel a lot more comfortable, you'll feel a lot more confident with it, and they're going to react to you a lot better as well. So yeah, start off with something non-sleight of handy, something that you know very, very well, something you've done thousands of times to all your friends and family, and just go with the biggest grin you can possibly do and smile and just say, hi guys, my name's Josh, I'm your magician for the day, are you guys ready to see a little bit of magic? And they're going to say, yeah, great, start off with it. So yeah, that's the best bit of advice. Again, I can offer advice all day long, but we do have the show to get on with. So right, where were we? Right, Mark Watterson said, gutted me Lou isn't coming though. Nice to see Bobo back, says Robert Van Buren. Now these comments have all scrolled up, so if I've missed any of your comments, guys, I won't be able to get back down. So please do post them again. Ottar says, no Cash pop up this week. He did do it a minute ago, and I'm sure he'll probably pop up again in a minute. Mandy says, what situation with fire usage for young magicians for my son who is 12 for things like fire wallets or flash paper? Right, I'm going to get back to that in a minute, Mandy, because these are scrolling up really fast, so remind me about that one in a second. I need to answer a few more before they disappear for good. Katie says, for nightclubs, talk to Stephen Simmons. Yeah, good call on that one. Chris Kelly says, Fen Pro is the name of the deck I was referring to earlier. My mistake, it's Fengali deck. Adrian Tritton says, Stephen Simmons has a book on nightclub magic. Robert Van Buren, does flare produce multiple flares, or does it need reloading of every flash? We'll cover that in a minute, Robert.
That in a minute.
Matthew Coley says, thanks for the tips, appreciated. I'll let you know how it goes. Please do, Matthew. Katie Hall says, totally agree about nightclub tips. Andy Tigley, the Derby and Joe nightclub idea was hard. Dean Jorgensen, afternoon gents, I'm only here for Cash's giggles, the Cash giggles, and to hear about Flair, but I'm late to the show, so guessing I've missed it.
No, you haven't.
Right, okay, so I've caught up with a few, so I can quickly go back now. So, with regards to fire wallets and flash, if you're doing a theatre or a really big posh event like the Grosvenor or whatever, a lot of them, they don't like you using it, they can be a bit funny, but they usually tell you that before you get there. They'll say, if you're coming to our event, please don't use any of this. Otherwise, Otherwise, don't worry about it. Use your flash paper, use your flash fire, your fire wallet. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to come up and say, oh guys, we'd rather you not use that. I've been using fire wallets or flash paper at gigs for years, and only once have I ever had somebody say no, because it was a listed building and it was all, it was kind of like everything was like a museum piece. Yeah, in general, don't worry about it. You should be absolutely fine.
I think the crux of her question was referring to her 12-year-old though.
Yeah, I mean,
because obviously, if you're, I don't know how it works, is it? I mean, we shouldn't really. Can we sell this to under 18s? But I suppose if mum's buying it as a gift.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, we can't check that anyone ordering
of course
is
not,
over 18. But if somebody comes in the shop and they're under 18, we can't sell them any fire product. If someone's buying online, it's impossible to check. But if they're paying with a credit card, usually they're going to be over 18. But I think she meant for actually performing.
Oh right, sorry. I thought it was in relation to her child. But they're all. You just got to be. Just use common sense. Like, we're going to talk about Flare in a minute, and that's kind of as safe as it can be. It's very well made. Yeah. It's got sort of precautional features built into it, but it's still firing a fireball. Yeah,
well, a fire wallet is literally like having a ball of flames in your hands in a product, and it will get hot. If you drop it on something, it is going to burn, so just be aware of that. Yeah. Flash paper, one little bit of flash paper is going to light very, very fast, same as flash wool, very fast. If you were to put some flash paper in your hand and burn it, it's going to burn your hand, but it's not going to be third-degree burns. It's going to burn very, very fast. It'll be like putting your hand picking something out of the oven and go, oh, that was hot. You'll have a tiny bit of a burn on it. Chances are it won't even burn at all. But what you don't want to do is have a large amount of flash paper. That's the problem. You've got a lot of flash paper that's dry, and then you drop something on it. That heat is very, very hot. And that can catch fire to other things. So if you've got any flash paper, store it in a freezer is the best way. Put it in a bag, put it in your freezer, or keep it wet until you're ready to use it and then dry it out. Or put it in a metal tin and just put it in a shed or something. So yeah, you should be fine otherwise. Right, Charlie Robinson says, can Cash dem something later? Yeah, he'll be demming something, don't worry, Charlie. We can all have a good laugh when it goes wrong.
If it goes wrong, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
He did get a trick right once, I think. So maybe again. Jake says, "Are you Streamlabs OBS to live stream on my Facebook page?" Jake, does that stream in HD though? That's the thing. That's what we need. Finley says, I remember watching PropDog lives with 30 or 40 people, but now the popularity is amazing. Nearly 100 people. Is that how many we got? Woohoo.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
Oh, good. It doesn't show me on here how many people are watching, so I never know.
One day, I can
see. Oh yeah, 80. I bet. Okay, so 80
there was one day where we had, I think, about 120 to 150.
Yeah. I remember when we started this live, we accidentally did it on my Dave Bonsall Facebook page, and we did apparently a whole show like that about 6 months ago. Yeah, and we had way more. I think we had something like 200 people on that one, because that reaches all my friends, as opposed to you guys who are tuning in just for this. You're much less likely to see it here than you are on my my personal Facebook page. Liam says, good afternoon, watching from Derbyshire. So you guys are Blackpool, and you, Liam. Dave Bonney, have original free card Joe still going after 10 years? Yes, great, isn't it, Dave? What a great routine. What a great routine. Yeah. Adam Evans says, are you taking Tyvek 20s to Blackpool? I want to make extreme burn. We don't sell Tyvek £20 notes, I'm afraid, Adam. We can't print them because printers and Photoshop and scanners won't accept 20s, and it's illegal, believe it or not. It's copyright. Money's all copyrighted, so yeah, we'll get in trouble with the Royal Mint if we did. Peter Burkett says, thank you, Dave. Frank Valenti says, hello, sorry I'm late, received my wallet finally. Oh, great news, Frank, and I hope you are doing well and enjoying the lovely weather in sunny Florida as opposed to crappy, horrible, cold, wet England. Zach says, best lottery prediction for Parlour. Balls. Check it out. Yeah. Really good, great routine, a lot of comedy value with it as well. Highly worth it. Paul Martin, who creates it, is a consummate performer, a really good worker. He knows his audience, and it's a great trick. Charlie Dent says, are you taking confetti to Blackpool? Maybe colour confetti. If not, can you bring white, please? We won't be taking it, Charlie, but if you do want to purchase it in advance and ask us to take it to Blackpool, yes, we will.
I guess for any of you.
As a general rule, we're only taking PropDog stuff to Blackpool. There's a couple of other things we might take that are non-Murphy's items, but in generally it's only going to be our own stuff. So if you do want something please order in advance, put in the comments in the shopping cart, can you bring along to Blackpool, and we'll do that for you.
And choose pick up from store as your shipping.
Yes,
would be
yeah,
very
but that's the whole idea.
I get asked this
doing,
probably 5 times a day. So.
Yeah. Adrian Pritchard says, I have some 20s if you need them, bud. Not Tyvek, but very good. Yeah, Adrian, we've had several customers bring in fake 20s. Apparently they're really easy to get a hold of in Europe. But I can't risk selling them in the shop. It's just not worth it. We got enough trouble selling jumbo £2 coins after somebody decided to report us to the Royal Mint for doing that. Charlie Robinson, how many notes do I need to destroy for Extreme Burn? You don't need to destroy any, Charlie.
No.
Thinking of buying it and making it. No, so when you make Extreme Burn, you use rubber cement. So put your rubber cement on, let it dry, stick them together, and when you're finished with it, pull them apart, and you can just roll up the rubber cement in your finger, kind of like a chewing gum, just sort of peel it all off, and it's good to go again. So you don't need to destroy any.
Well, even if you're cutting them, you can stick them back together and take them to the bank.
Absolutely fine. Yeah. So just think of it as a mini piggy bank that you're carrying around doing a trick with. Charlie, oh no, they've done that one. Jonas says, El Duco did a button bag, 3 loose buttons, a needle and some thread, wear placenta in a bag. Spec names one of the bottom, Mr. Magic turns bag inside out, and only 2 buttons fall out. The bag is turned inside out, and the selected button is now sewn into the bag itself. Oh, that's interesting. I have never seen that. Thanks for sharing that, Jonas. Adam says, can you bring... Tyvek receipts as well for Extreme Burn? We don't do Tyvek receipts either, I'm afraid, Adam. If you look on the site, all we do is the Tyvek lottery tickets. Steve Rowe from The Gimmicking, he does receipts, and he also does some other Tyvek stuff, so he will have a stand at Blackpool, I think. You can get that from him. Javen says, hi, can I talk about Smuggler by Sigler Magic? Oh, can we talk about it? No. We talked about it briefly a couple of weeks ago, Javen, but we decided not to stock it. We sent it back because it broke almost immediately. It's not, oh well, we don't like it anyway.
Just read some reviews
online.
online.
Read some reviews, yeah. I mean, Saturn Magic liked it and they talked about it, but we hated it. It gets too hot in your hands, too hot to hold. It's too unreliable, doesn't work very well. Just check out the reviews.
Look at the reviews on Penguin. That's where I'd advise you to look.
Yeah, not a great product. Janet says, how does Flare compare to Pyro Pen?
Well, we need to do some magic, don't we?
We do, but we've got. I need to rush through some more of these very quickly. We're almost at the bottom. If we don't, by the time we've done that, we'll lose them. Yeah. So I'm going to speak even faster, guys. I do apologise. So David Penn says, good advice. Thank you, David. Again, I'm sure you could have a wealth of knowledge about all that. Phil Tay says, can you buy? Can you buy what? Andy Tigley says, afternoon, Mr. David Penn. Katie Hall, spot on about the energy for approaching tables. Thank you, Katie. Dean Jorgensen says, I'm. Okay. He got interrupted, I think. Adam Evans says, I'm loving my levitation device. I solved the issue of strength. The banger I bought, less strong bangers. Okay. Caps, I think he means. Tom Brace, coming in next week to collect my teleportation device. Can't wait to start routining it. I can't wait to see your face.
It's phenomenal.
Dean Jorgensen says, maybe Tom Brace, Tom, if you watch, maybe you'll let us do a little video and show everyone what we've made as well, because I'd like to show it off a little bit.
It's so cool.
Dean Jorgensen here for cash giggles and maybe flair. Manny Crawford, thanks Dave. Crayford. Tom Brace, Scott Penrose DVD is great for flash products. Yes, it is very, very good, Tom. That's the International Magic DVD. That is Charlie Dent. Are you talking coloured confetti to black? Are you taking coloured? Okay, we've done that. Let's done that one. Yeah, repeat again. Mandy Crayford says, I think he's too young for it, so I wondered on your thoughts. Oh, right. For age-wise, yeah, wait till he's a little older, Mandy. Not just for, I mean, his skill level may be fine with it, but it's more a case of when you've got somebody very young dealing with flash paper and fire, a lot of people think, oh, he's too young, or better be careful, he may not know what he's doing, and that's the problem you're going to get, even if he does know what he's doing. So there
are equally good effects that he could do.
Absolutely, yeah. Wait till he hits 16, 17, and it'll come across a lot better as well. Mandy, no, done that one. Scott says, as a beginner for doing gigs, myself, and when I get the shakes, I always start off with Chicago opener. Super easy, great reaction, or do sponge balls, turbo stick after those. 3 tricks, my shake stopped. Yeah, Phil Plus is another great one. Phil Plus is a great trick. It's really strong, and it takes virtually no skill, so you've got all the time in the world, a good 5 or so minutes out of it as well. And by the time you've done that, you've interacted with the spectator, you feel like you know them already, you're going to be a lot more relaxed, and yeah, it's a great way to open up. and I use it all the time. It's a great effect. Don't be afraid by the fact it's a self-worker. Really strong. Nick says, my insurance covers me for flash products. Yeah, thanks, Nick Story. Katie says, there's something you can use while approaching tables, which is a hypnosis technique to get you accepted and prevents you getting heckled or having to deal with prop grabbers. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, we do actually sell an audio book, which is Overcoming Stage Fright, which Cash is going to find and show you right now. I think we showed it on a live a couple of weeks ago as well. Right, I think we've caught up enough to do some tricks now. So Andy Tigley says, why don't you do a live stream on YouTube? That's HD. Yeah, we could, Andy, but the thing is, we've already got this audience now on Facebook, and we'll lose a lot of them on YouTube. But we are looking into, there is a couple of things we can get that can do, it can post both live at the same time. So we will look into that when we get time, and hopefully more the technology. Have you got it?
Yeah.
We got another one, you're finding it. Phil Pearson says, hi guys, and Scott Perry, probably Mandy, it's not just how he handles the fire, it's also because people can react badly sometimes. Some people are scared once they see a magic trick with fire and need to be reassured there won't be any accidents. Speaking from experience, I'd say it's better to avoid fire products until he's older. Yeah, great advice, Scott. Have you got it?
That's it.
There you go, yeah, so that's Stage Fright. Unlike any other self-help CDs, these are created especially for magicians by a magician with over 30 years in magic. Brian Watson, diploma, dip, I, hip, fly, hip, I, NLP, practice, blah, 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 all the codes.
So yeah,
so he's a specialist practitioner and trainer in clinical hypnosis, Ericksonian psychotherapy, and NLP with over 20 years experience. So yeah, check that out on the website. Put it in your car while you're driving, or in your
transport speak. It does say do not be operating heavy, even though it's not a hypnosis CD as such. They do say just make sure you're focusing, not driving around or operating heavy machinery on the CD. So yeah.
Thank you, Health and Safety Cash.
Katie says, I'll post my hypnotic technique for approaching groups on PropDog Facebook page, or send a messenger to you, Dave Bonsley. Yeah, thank you, Katie. That'd be much appreciated. Merci. And Adam Evans says, is there any way of showing your best-selling close-up pars so I can see one before
pads?
Oh, pads.
Yeah.
Best thing to do with the pads is click on the page, and we do a really long video on all the pads, what they do, the ins and outs of them. But when you get to Blackpool, we're going to have about 100 pads all pre-made with every single fabric, colour fabric, type, suede, leather, faux leather, everything you can imagine, every shape, size, roll up, neoprene, hardback. So come and check them out at Blackpool. Just pick one up, and once you feel it, you'll be like, oh, this is great. Yeah, that's what I do. And we'll do Ottars, and then we'll do a trick. So Ottar says, Jason, at the very end of the old live stream from this summer, you did a small trick where a silk is pushed into your hand and then suddenly pops out again. Mind sharing how you did that?
It's not mine to share, but
can you demo it again?
Yeah, I suppose so. But a good friend of mine I'm in talks with a good friend of mine to bring this out as a something for my children's lecture that was mentioned earlier, because it's something I do in every show. So in essence, what you do is you take a silk, goes into the hand like this, and you've got to make sure that every piece of silk goes inside the hand, of course, because if you don't do that, it can't disappear. And as I turn to the child, I go, right, that's normally a bigger silk than I use. I go, now make sure it's very important that Did you just take that out?
Yes. While you were looking.
Stop messing around, pal.
Sorry.
And then, that's it.
Nice.
But yeah, watch this space, because yeah, I don't want to say any more.
And great news, Tom Bray says, yeah, hell, show it off. You put a lot of work into it, so I can show the teleportation device. Right, so we'll make a little video. Once you've seen it, then we'll show it off to everyone. I'm not going to show everyone before you've seen it, Tom. Right, Mandy says, maybe it's a better idea to get him to practice but not perform, and practice so he can do it confidently when he's ready. Yeah, I mean, by all means, yeah, get practicing now, so when he's old enough, he's going to be awesome at it. So, right, okay.
I mean, when he's old enough...
Yeah.
Sorry, Bo, but don't make you jump.
You could buy him one of these bad boys.
Right, let's talk about it then.
As a
Let's talk
segue.
about it. You're going to damn it?
What? This is just phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. So, some time ago, it's about 2 years ago, on the Facebook videos and on YouTube, I come up with a pen that had a little heating element here that you could light flash paper with. And at the time, I talked about how I was also going to make a pen that would shoot fireballs out the end of it. About 6 months after that, Illusionist produced one which was Pyro Pen, which was okay, it's pretty good, and it isn't a Sharpie. And then Penguin have now released this, which is awesome. It is pretty much everything I was going to do, but in a pen. The downside to it isn't a Sharpie, but
it does kind of look like it.
It's exactly the same as a Sharpie, it's not black. And whether they've done that for copyright reasons or not, I don't know, but it looks pretty much exactly the same as a Sharpie.
Right, yeah, and I don't know if you know this, but you also get a regular pen in the box that matches this exactly.
Right. Okay.
So you can switch this in,
well,
so you can use the pen.
You could probably come up with a routine where you get your Sharpie like that, and you do some kind of switch with it into that, or do some kind of flip switch into a black pen. Have them write with it, and then
the
afterwards
they teach you in there is they get to sign a coin.
Yeah, it's for any vanish. You could do a flip. You could do a a strike vanish, and then as you open your hand, the fireball shoots through and emulsifies what's supposed to have been in your hand.
Yeah.
But this is just incredible. It works.
Yeah,
it's like
clever,
Shine.
Yeah.
It's like when we got Shine in, and it was a light bulb that turns on a switch. Shouldn't be difficult to do, but crikey, people have failed in the past.
Give them some
fire it across the camera.
Are we ready?
I aim just to the left-hand side of the camera, so they see it coming towards them.
Just where Cash is standing.
Here we go.
How cool is that?
I mean, it's amazing.
She's used to it. She's used to it. She's flashes all the time.
Wicked. Now, what's the lady's name that's asking for her son?
Mandy.
Now, Mandy, it's a flash product, so it's not, there's an element of risk, but this is as safe as it can be.
Reload it, and we'll show them how safe it is.
Whoa, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was good.
Reload it, and I'll show you. It is. Yeah. I mean, anything with flash is going to be dangerous in a sense, but to show you what happens if you fire it and hit somebody, I'll show you now. Just fire it in my hand, and you'll see.
Yeah, we'll reload it. But while
anything.
Cash is reloading it, I'll talk about some of the safety features. So to turn it on in the first place, you have to hit the button 5 times in quick succession just to turn the thing on.
Yeah.
So it's not going to go off in your pocket, because it's quite hard to turn it on when you're meaning to turn it on, let alone when it's just in your pocket. And to fire the pen, you've got to hold the button down for around 3 seconds before it launches.
See, now, what they've done, this is very clever, because when I built my version, the problem I had was getting a battery that was powerful enough but small enough to fit inside the pen. So the reason mine was never released is because the battery that was in it, the whole thing was made around that battery, so you couldn't change the battery once it had gone down. You couldn't recharge it. I was trying to find a way around it. Now, Penguin, or Nicholas Lawrence, has been very clever. What he's done inside here, the whole basis for it is an e-cigarette, and an e-cigarette is exactly what you do. You've got to click it a certain amount of time to turn it on, ready to start smoking. And the heating element in it is all based on that electronic cigarette. So, because it is an existing product, it's not something. Well, let's take Vapor from Sans Minds, okay? They got a pen and they created the whole pen from scratch. They engineered everything themselves to create something new, but they didn't have the budget to put a lot of R&D into it, which meant when it went wrong a lot. They didn't fully test it. Because this is based on an e-cigarette, that R&D has been put in by the cigarette manufacturers, so it is pretty much bomb-proof. It's going to keep working and keep working. There's nothing to go wrong.
No, there's nothing to go wrong.
Like if they'd just created the parts, because that is part of an e-cigarette, that's part of an e-cigarette. All they've done is a small, tiny adaptation on the end of it. So the R&D is probably millions from whoever manufactured the original e-cigarette.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I really like about it. It's going to keep on going.
The other thing is, unless these are touching, these two... I suppose you call them filaments. If they're not touching, there's no way this is going off. It's
contact point, not a filament.
Sorry,
filament is breakable. Yeah.
I mean, you're the expert.
And to prove it's not. Some people think, oh, I'm not going to fire that. It's going to be horrendous, right? Just fire it in my hand, just above the close-up pad here.
Just turn it on.
Right. So just fairly close.
Sure.
Yeah, about there. Yeah, fine. There you go. So the tiniest bit of warmth hit my hand. That wouldn't even singe the hairs on my hand. Fell down, it hit the close-up pad. That's velvet, not a single mark on it. So yeah, it's not going to be ridiculously dangerous. If it was to hit somebody, it's not something that's suddenly burst on fire. So yeah, it is good. I mean, obviously you've got to be careful with it, but don't be too paranoid about it.
Bearing in mind, people like flash paper traditionally in their hand anyways.
Yeah.
What I like as well is the trajectory that you get from what in essence is a barrel, because people have rung me up this week and have gone, well, how's it firing? Where's the spring? Is it a launch system?
Yeah.
It's literally the power of the flash paper lighting
It's like a bullet.
Yeah.
Fire goes off, it's got a barrel, the fire's got to go somewhere, it can't go outwards, there's only one way it can go and it goes out. And because the end of it is smaller than the outside, it concentrates the air down, you get a lovely little flow, and usually it goes around that far.
It's pretty. It's never not fired. We must have fired this 20 times easily.
Yeah, it's single shot only though, you can't go boom, boom,
No,
boom, boom.
you need to refill it. There's very, very clear instructions on there. They've got the guy that actually built the thing on the instructions, so that's nice to actually hear from. Nicholas isn't actually part of the video, and other than the tricks, but they've actually got the guy that's developed this for Penguin. So it's nice to.
And it
to hear
takes
from him.
about 20 seconds to reload by that.
Yeah, I would have. You can have it in such a way that you've got the bullets, for want of a better word, sort of made up in advance, and that's what we do when we're demoing it in the shop. But yeah. Somebody put on the PropDog page about doing it in a kids show, and generally, I haven't got the balls to do it. But to keep those kids on their bottoms at the start of the show, if you go, that's very important. You just gesticulate them with a pen. That's very, very important that you stay on your bottoms because there's lots of danger. Stuff might happen. It's really important, and plus people behind you can't. And then the fireball goes over the heads. We're like, yeah, that's why you stay on your bottoms, okay, guys? They are not standing up.
At that point, you've already got the switch for the other one. You open it out and just go.
Yeah, but it's I can't really fault it. Other than the fact that you can't fire after. But that's not necessary.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
The sword.
Okay.
Very
Right,
much so.
okay, so we need to catch up some more.
Yeah, we do.
Comments. Right.
It's like which
So-
swords can shoot fire?
Katie says, so for the pads, rugby tackle the PropDog team at Blackpool.
Yep.
Funny faces. Otto, I laugh out loud. No, not every damn pen needs to be a Sharpie, Dave.
Yeah, let's take back
Yes,
pens.
it does.
Can you do customized pads? What would be the rough price? And would you be able to help make the design? Yeah, no problem, Andy. We make custom pads all the time. So yeah, just drop us an email and we can talk you through the process. If you go on the Close Up Pads page, watch the video as well. We talk all about the pads and the prints and all the different sizes. Prices just depend on what kind of pad you want, what kind of printing you want, whether you want large, medium, small, custom sizes, roll up, hardback, neoprene, etc., etc. So. Yeah, please do drop us an email, but watch the video first. Charlie's mum says you can fire it at Bobo. Can you fire it at Bobo? No, I can't. You hot, Bobo? Got wings open.
I mean, we've just been firing fireballs.
Put it down later. But where are we now? Andy says, did you only get one shot per load? Yes, you do, Andy. Great to put that design into a magic wand. Wow, Harry Potter or what? Dave, get to work. I've made many flash wands in the past, Andy. Yeah. So flash wands have been around for a long, long time. I've made a flash staff. So I had a Gandalf staff, which I got. There's a shop in the New Forest that sells everything to do with kind of, if you can imagine spirally sticks and wands and stuff like that. They do all those. You walk into the shop and
In Burley?
Yeah,
which capital is that's literally
yeah. So you can buy all these really cool magic wands. I went down there, found some really cool, real wood, natural Harry Potter ones, and I built several flash ones into those, and so one big staff as well. So you've got a big Gandalf staff that has these big fireballs coming out.
Yeah, if you're into witches, visit Burley. It's mad. It's
as well as a fireball launching miniature telephone box for PropDog's very own Alex Kirk. Yeah, if you go onto our Facebook page and type in telephone box, there's a telephone box this big which I built for him, which fires little fireballs out the top. So yeah, I've done loads. I can do it into pretty much anything bigger than a pen. I can make you a fireball launcher from.
But not before Blackpool.
Not before Blackpool, yeah.
And I'm not allowed any of these.
Right, Katie says, I love your mum, wicked sense of humour. I love his mum too. She's amazing. Although we never met. I've never even seen Charlie's mum's photo. I don't even know what she looks like. So I have a picture in my head. She's hot. Super hot. Lou says, flame, is it cotton and paper or just paper? It's just paper, Lou.
Paper.
Just a little tiny roll of flash. Do you want to show them what it is? You've got some rolls made up.
So
Little tiny roll of flash paper, that's it.
yeah, that's exactly it. So
Do you want to show them what you get?
Just stretch it out.
So show them what you get in the box.
right, so yeah, it's really nicely made. So you've got, this is your regular pen, which looks exactly the same. You've got your
cleaning brush.
You've got your mascara brush, so Dave can do his eyebrows before the gig, and that's actually your barrel loader and cleaner.
Has a look.
Very good. The charger's really good. I really like the charger. How, again, this gives you an idea of the quality. So that's
standard cigarette
But it's
like,
great, just brilliant how it just screws together and
yeah.
goes in. And then you get your tuition on how to make these. So in essence, what you've got is a piece of flash paper this long. You fold it in half, fold it again, and then roll the rest, and then that just loads
Pop
into
it in
the
the
barrel.
end. Boom, ready to go. Right, Andy Tigley says, how much for a flash one, Dave? How long's a piece of string, Andy? Just depends what you want. You know, let me know what kind of wand, how big the wand is, what you want it made out of. Yeah, just let us know and I'll make you a flash wand. Yeah, but as I said, it will be after Blackpool. Yeah, price, I couldn't say how much it is, but it would depend on what you want. But if you just after a standard metal wand about this big, you'd be probably looking around £80, something like that. But you can buy them as well. I think they sell them at Murphy's. So yeah, do check out the Murphy's website. I think you can just buy them off the shelf. Or used to be able to anyway. Ifty says, just arrived. You're late, Ifty. Adam Evans says, I received my Ripper DVD. Thank you guys. Very interesting but great effect. Probably take it out to work 6 months as I've got to practice it. Any good trick, well, most good tricks take a bit of time to learn. Lou says, sold. Put one in my pile, please. Okay.
Brilliant. Yeah. Can you take one off for Lou Cash, please?
Good luck at Blackpool, Dave and crew, says Walter. Thank you, Walter. Michael Cooley says, did you get my email about Visual Box by S Magic?
Take a flare off.
Did we get the...
It depends when it was sent. I've been doing Murphy's orders all afternoon,
Yeah.
so...
we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Hans says, I've got a big wand made by El Duco, no longer available. You load with ammunition like a levitation device. Quite nice. El Duco did some good stuff. He's sorely missed. Samuel Watson, effect of the week. Flare, 100%. Jonas says, a flash in anything bigger than a pen. I need a wine glass that sets folded flash paper in it. A goblet, no problem. A wine glass, problem for obvious reasons. Purely because where you're going to hide it all. So yeah, that's the only problem we've got with that. But we've caught up with things, so what we're going to talk about next?
Good. Well, we need Alex, really, because he's going to talk about some very exciting books that we've got coming your way.
Okay, well, while Alex is doing that, I'm going to think of a way to give away the...
Well, I'll show you. Do you want to see a trick while we wait for Alex as well?
Yeah.
We also have to say hello to Baz Tolmie, who has messaged us a few times.
Big fan of the show.
This week, and he said he always catches up afterwards.
Yeah, he doesn't get a chance to watch live, so he'll be watching on YouTube. So
hello, Baz.
Yeah, hello, Baz.
Thank you.
And Bobo says hello, Baz too.
Thank you for always watching after the event. Do you want to see a trick?
Yes.
Should we do a right? Somebody asked me this week about Mr. Magic. My thoughts on them. Now, my thoughts. We've mentioned this before with Mr. Magic. If you want to try out a trick and you're not sure it's going to work, Mr. Magic stuff works, but it isn't the greatest quality. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't pay very much for it. If you then want to upgrade to something that is better quality, this is a really good way of finding out if it's for you. This trick is something I do in my kids show, but I use a much more expensive version. So I'm going to show you basically what this does, and it's great. It's really good. Do you know what that is, Dave?
That's a feather.
It's a duster. Go and clean up. This place is a disgrace. Do you know what this is, Dave?
A magic wand?
It's a tube. We're going to play a little game. We're only going to do one round of this game because the guys will get what's going on. But you have to copy me, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, very good.
Duster!
Duster!
It's slightly higher.
Duster!
Get out of it. Slightly higher pitch. So it's like, duster!
Duster!
Hello, Charlie's mum, if you're
went
watching.
Charlie's mum's
Tube!
wine glass just broke then.
Tube!
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 Tube, tube,
Tube!
tube.
Tube!
You sound like a train.
You sound like a train.
Very good.
Very good.
Now, watch closely. You take your duster,
Now
you
watch
put
closely,
it
take your
inside,
duster.
and you push it down, but you put your hand over the end so it doesn't fall out.
Done.
Got it. Good. Then you go twist, you go twist, you go twist. You put your hand into the middle, and you go, hi-yah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So this is a game you can play with the kids. Now, this plays to adults. I've done this on stage for adults. This plays to children, and it's great for the older kids if they think they're too clever for the show and know exactly what's going on. They do not know what's happening. It's brilliant. You can do it 2 or 3 times, and of course, whenever you want to let them win, you can let them match you, and therefore give them a prize or a bag of sweets or whatever it is you want them to do. And it works.
Do it again.
Do it again. Duster.
Duster!
Alright, we'll skip that bit. So all you do, you push it inside the tube, push it down, put your hand over the bottom, that's it, and then you twist, and you twist, and you twist, hand in the middle.
Damn it!
Isn't that cool?
I'll work on it.
And for the price, this is $14.99.
Is that it?
Yeah.
$14.99.
Yeah.
I couldn't even make that for that.
It's brilliant. It is brilliant. It's really, really good. That reminds me, we need to take one off the stock because one came without dusters.
How dare they?
Yeah. So this is it's called Do As I Do Plumes on the website, and it's a Mr. Magic version. So you get what you pay for. It's a good routine, but the props could be better. Get
Over to Alex.
Yeah, Alex has been the most irritating Alex has ever been this week, because he's been like just a puppy that hasn't been out for hours, just asking me if we've been able to get this product for him. And
painkillers for carrying that book.
Go on. He's got some painkillers because he's been carrying a book apparently. Well, we've got to speed up because it's 5:10. But
right,
talk about the book that you've read and the book that you're excited to read.
Okay, so the book that I've read. Am I on screen?
You're very husky, Alex.
I am. I'm not very well, and I've got a bad back because I've had to take back Gagnon Unfiltered on my back of my moped.
Is it Tom Gagnon?
It is Tom Gagnon. If anyone knows Tom Gagnon, you might know him from Vernon Chronicles. He did all the illustrations. So he's actually illustrated his own book, and he's illustrated it really well.
Good.
What a surprise. And he is a man completely obsessed with ribbon spreading cards and how to control the cards from a ribbon spread.
Okay.
He is basically, imagine if Marlowe, if you gave Marlowe and you basically said, look, you can ribbon spread cards and that's all you're allowed to do, ever. And
so
he
he's
became obsessed.
okay.
So you can basically control a card, multiple shift, passes, forces, anything, all from a ribbon spread.
Okay. Okay.
And it's absolutely brilliant. It's not very easy, and unfortunately, it's such a big book that by the time I'd read it, I had to go to parents' evening last night for my children, so I didn't get a chance to actually learn anything. But if you're serious about cards, this will fool the nuts off of just about everybody. It's not all cards. Some stuff is in the hand. I did try and convert a few of the sleights from a ribbon spread into a fan, or perhaps just a cull, Hoffin's type cull thing. And it is possible. It's probably a bit knacky, but I reckon I could do it. So I reckon.
So what would you say the difficulty level is on it?
Intermediate to good.
Okay.
You've got to know your way around a pack of cards. But it's really disarming. I'll tell you why. So I remember watching Alan.
You don't remember
Alan
watching
Ackman.
it, do you?
Alan Ackman. And he basically, if he ever had a break, he'd put the cards down. He'd get a little step and put the cards down.
Right.
And then he'd pick them up. And it would kind of fall that you couldn't really be doing anything. You couldn't be holding a break because he'd sort of relaxed. And this is similar to that, but a bit better because you spread the ribbon spread out. It looks completely innocent, and then when you close the spread, you've controlled the card, you've copped it out, you've palmed it out, you've forced it.
So it's a tool for an arsenal, really, isn't it?
Tool for an arsenal. Not only that, it's got some coins in it. Really nifty coin trick. So similar to something. It's got a trick in there similar to roller coaster.
Okay, so is it mainly sort of tuition, or is it trick? Is it?
There are tricks in it, really good tricks in it. But I'll tell you what, you get a completely obsessed. You got zigzag top control, zigzag bottom control,
Okay.
zigzag pass, zigzag cut, zigzag false cut,
Right,
zigzag,
I'm gonna have to-
zigzag aces. It's an amazing book.
I'm going to have to push you for time. So Alex thinks that's an amazing book.
Oh, not only that, he's also very good at pool. So he's got some tricks with a pool cue, pool chalk, pool stuff. So if you're ever in a pool room or in a pub, the back of that, it's got about 10 really good tricks with pool stuff.
Right, now Alex nearly cried when this next book came in, so I can already tell you that the review will be good. It came in today, so he's not had time to read it, but he knows. Well, I'm not going to talk anymore.
Oh, yes, we've got it. So
Talking of bad backs.
Interpreting Magic. So this is really going to kill me going home. Not only because we've got this brilliant new book, but we've got his book Approaching Magic, which is 10 years old now. And if you haven't got it, if you haven't read it, you really should have done. Especially because people say he's been prolific in releasing new effects, but all of the stuff he's been releasing probably over the last 10 years are in this book. So full text for refreshments in here, sanitized for your enjoyment, I think it's called, Simpatico, Oil and Water, Will the Socks Match, which obviously became Sock. It's brilliant. Everything's in this book. It's an amazing book. I'm thrilled to have it back in stock.
This is David Regal, by the way. We've not. Actually
David
mentioned
Regal,
this.
Approaching Magic.
Hi.
So I'm too excited. I'm just.
He's literally been like this all week. Because we weren't sure if we were going to get it today, and it's now on the website. It goes on sale Monday. This is the new one, the big Regal.
Yep. So this is probably what he's been working on for the last 10 years, and absolutely, I'm flabbergasted and amazing. So not illustration wise, but he has got colour photos this time.
I think I said over 1,000 photos on the ad copy.
Over 1,000 photos.
Which in a book that size isn't.
Plus he's got interviews, and his interviews aren't just with any old body that you might find. He's got interviews with Simon Harrison, Baron Stewart, Gerton Bloom, Eugene Berger, Darren Brown, Lance Burton, John Carney, Max Maven, you name it. He's got Andy Nyman's in there, you name it.
Wow.
He's got, so basically lots of interviews with people, conversations with people about magic, and some brilliant tricks. And what I like about David Regal is they're probably not walk around tricks. I haven't read it all, but I'm guessing when he says close up, he probably means more that you've got a table.
Parlour.
Yeah, more sort of, I don't know, formal
Well, no,
close up.
it does
So if
say-
you're at a wedding, if you're approaching a wedding table,
Okay.
these tricks would be perfect for that.
Fine.
So if you've got like 6 people, you know, instead of sort of doing your little sort of crotch packet trick
Yep.
down here, he'll do tricks that entertain a whole table.
Amazing.
Absolutely genius.
It does categorically
Absolutely.
say close up, parlour, and stage. So there will be something in there for everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So who should buy this book?
Just about everybody. Everybody.
There is
Everybody.
literally
I mean-
stuff in there for everyone. I mean, I took a look
Everybody.
at some of the pictures and it was phenomenal.
It's 'cause
I mean,
Kath can't read.
categories.
But
There's
you've
the
got
blind guy.
cards, coins. You know, he's got a trick with stones in there instead of doing the coins across. He's got stones for your table. I think, I don't know, I can look at it. He's got a bottle that he makes into a switching device, so you can make your own utility devices from it.
Amazing.
And when you're not reading it, you can use it to work out with.
Yeah.
I've got a.
It is heavy.
But
It is
seriously-
a heavy book.
It is.
Also,
It is.
Gans asked
So,
me,
um,
can you just go through the books again?
so I want to point out the
once?
it's only $57.99, but we don't do free shipping on it, do we?
No, because of the weight.
I thought it was more.
It costs us
Is it
too much money. Yeah, yeah.
$15.99?
It's a 2.5 kg book.
$57.99.
You compare that to
No.
Ben Hill's one, which was what,
Yeah, yeah.
47,
40 quid,
40
yeah.
quid or something like that.
40
Yeah,
quid.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Ben, if you, this is why you want 2 volumes. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. This is what 2 volumes is about, but it's all in one volume. It's less than both of those shifts put together. And, I mean, we don't need to be... We'll probably find a free pack of cards. Though,
I think
shouldn't we?
you struggle to find a book that Alex rates higher.
I'm so excited. Honestly, all week I've been pushing, and yeah, I asked Jason to catch me.
Right,
So
running out of time. Right, so
Thanks, mate.
that's all for tricks. So we're going to do the pad giveaway, but before
Yeah.
we do that, I need to clear all these comments over here, or else
Sure
we're
thing.
going to lose all those comments when we do the pad giveaway.
Before we do it, sorry, we've got loads of Roddy McGee's stuff back in. People always ask about Roddy's stuff. We've got Frank and Dose Stargate, his brand new warp hole Sharpie through card box. These are brilliant. Please get on them while we've got them, because not many people stock Penguin other than us. So yeah, get them at PropDog, the original shop with stock. The original shop with stock dog. Right, let's do it.
Right, so guys, I'm going to quickly finish off the comments there. Try not to answer any more or ask any more questions or post anything on there, because we need to clear these before we do the actual giveaway. Otherwise, things go crazy on here and we'll lose them all. So Walter says, Jason and Mila, good luck while Dave is gone. Yeah, good luck to me, leaving them all here.
We don't need luck.
Mandy says, has Alex been on TV? Laugh out loud, Josh. KD says, ooh, books my favourite. Peter Burkett, how tickled am I? Ottar, the Murphy's flash wands are a nightmare to maintain, and the ignition tips cannot be replaced without soldering, not recommended.
Oh.
Okay, the ones I've seen, Ottar, are the ones with the glow plugs. Glow plugs, if you don't know, they're little ignition devices for remote control engines, and you can screw them in. Those are the best ones, because when they do get clogged or wear out, you can unscrew them, clean them and put them back in again. That's what I tend to build most of mine from. Or now I'm starting to use the arc lighters that have little arcs that go across, because they don't clog up at all.
Oh, they're cool.
They're really cool. That's what I've made Tom Brace's teleportation device from. Walter says, thanks Otto. Rennie says, I'm late but I'm here. Always late, Rennie, always late. The author of the book, says Rennie. I think we mentioned that, didn't we?
David Regal.
Yeah,
And Tom Gagnon was the first.
Katie says, is that book for Arsenal fan or an arson all?
Alex
Nigel
is
Quinn,
both.
Nigel Quinn, can Alex please put aside approaching magic for me? Yes, I think we can put one aside for you. Yeah, do you want to put one aside for Nigel? Yeah, just remember, Nigel, if you're going to come in, let us know it's aside for you. Otherwise, email us before you order it, because they are going to sell out.
Approaching Magic is the original one, just to clarify.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Adam says, can you take volume 1 and 2 to Blackpool and get paid to Blackpool? Definitely want them. Adam, you're going to have to order before Blackpool, I'm afraid. The problem we get is so many people want us to reserve stuff and it becomes a real nightmare.
They won't be in stock. They're going to go.
They'll be gone. So if you need it, you're going to have to order before Blackpool and get it taken to Blackpool for you. Right, Mike Short, he says see you all tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow, buddy. And Mandy says, ooh, giveaway. Right, okay, so we are going to give away the Close Up Pad, the TCC Close Up Pad, as I mentioned earlier. I think they're about £25. They might be slightly more or slightly less, I don't know, but it is here. Now, how are we going to get this away? I think we'll use Bobo to choose a playing card.
Oh, right.
Right, so...
I'm pleased you said that.
Right, so guys, one playing card per person, so just write down Jack clubs or 10S or 2C, whatever you want, one per person. You can start writing now if you want. Bobo is going to choose a card at random, and whoever is closest to that card, because you may not be exact, whoever's closest to it, red cards in here, whoever's closest to it will win the pad. Oh, it's half red, half, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. So, yeah, half red, half blue, but Bobo will hopefully pick a card, and yeah, whoever gets the closest to it or exactly on it, or if two people get it, the first person that comes up on my screen will win it. Are you ready, Bobo?
Fair enough.
Bobo, ready? You want to grab one? So one of these, Bobo, any one at all. Are you ready?
She's
Go for
ready.
it. That one over there.
It is.
Right. It is. It is. It is. That card there. Just give a couple. Hopefully no one's seen it yet. I'll look on here. Purely because give people a couple seconds to write a couple more cards on there. So, oh, somebody's got it dead on, I think. Yep, Nick Story has got it dead on. So it is a 10 of diamonds. Let me just check, Nick, make sure that there's no one before you who has also said that. Move your tail, Bobo. Oh, Andy Tigley, you were so close. You said 9 of diamonds first. Oh, so close. 9 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, 10 of hearts. Simon came close, but not quite. 9 of diamonds, Adrian Pritchard. No. So, yeah, Nick Story, you were the first. So, yeah, congratulations, Nick. Thank you, Bobo. You are the proud owner of a new TCC card. And, Nick, we've got your address on the system, I'm pretty sure. You've ordered with us before. So, we will get that in the post to you first thing Monday morning.
Congratulations.
Right, congratulations. Yeah, so that is it. We are all done. Anything else? No, right.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you all for joining us once again. We really appreciate you guys coming to see us. Do like the video. If you like it, it'll boost it a bit more, and maybe more people will see it. And if you're really adventurous, you can always share it, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah, all the flare videos as well. That'll be
nothing else to say other than next time we see you, we shall be out of the EU. But don't worry, it's not going to affect anything from anybody when you're shopping with us. Nothing will be affected. There'll be a few changes for us at the 31st of December 2012.
Hey?
But 2021, 20.
The
end of the year. The end of the year.
2020.
What year are we on now?
2020.
2020. Yeah. Okay. So the end of 2020 to 31st of December 2020. 2012.
We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, that's when things will change for us in the customs forms and everything. But other than that, I do need to work out. So I don't think you guys will be paying VAT, but I don't think that comes into effect till the 1st of January anyway. So next year. Right, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks again for joining us, and yeah, have a great weekend. Have a good gig.